I just want to double check. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, can you please let me know in the chat one or yes, so that I know everyone is in good hand, then I can proceed straight away. Okay, yes. Other people, yes or no? Otherwise, very susah. Okay, nah. Great. Thank you so much. We are not gonna wait. I know there are still people coming in late because they text me they will come in late. But we're gonna start first, okay? There are a few people here. I think you all first time see me. Some of them got to know me from email. Some of them are already existing my clients and then friends. Some been following me for very long. Okay, some come from Facebook. But so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna introduce a little bit myself, and then we're gonna kickstart straight away. Give me a second. I'm gonna share my screen a little bit. Give me a second. So, first of all, those who don't know me, I'm actually a Bido guy. Bido is from Perak. I know Noes is from Ipoh. So I'm a Bido guy, but now I'm based in KL. I'm in Puchong, by the way. So this is how I start. I basically, as an employee for 10 years, I work in the factory, and then we manage a lot of general workers. Basically, I'm a PA to my boss, so we manage a lot of general workers. And then there's 1 year in between I work in Singapore as well. So then have to manage. So that one I work as a quality control. And then I have to manage, I think it's about 30 plus people there as well. Then slowly I come back to Malaysia to work again. And after 10 years of working, I have zero savings. Okay, after 10 years working as an employee, I have only about, my last employment I think is 3,200 salary. So I decided to quit my job and learn how to start a business. So that's how I gone through everything. So then eventually I got a lot of invitations from people asked me to share. So that's how I got to some of the stages to share with more people, and basically got to know where I am. So I started out in sales and marketing. Then slowly I helped them in sales and marketing, getting more leads, close the sales. And then slowly I realized one problem, which is they have staff issues. Most of them, once they solve the sales and marketing, and once they grow, they start hiring people, and then that's where the problems start again. And then the business go up and down again because the staff is not performing. And I did a survey with some of you, and I'm gonna review some of the survey results that I have, and you tell me whether it's right or wrong among all of you. So we have been doing this for 9 years. We have clients from 16 countries, basically from Malaysia, then we go to Singapore, then we go to Hong Kong, and then we go to Australia and other countries. So basically they come and find us to help them to solve their problems. And that's how my journey started. So we are specialized in marketing, we specialize in sales, and eventually when we see most of our clients, most of our prospects have issues in hiring, and then we decided to find out okay, how to solve the hiring issues, how to find the right people to come in. Because I think most of you tell me your interview, the performance that they say during the interview versus after they come into the company, after they hire, is totally different. So I think you all face the same issue. I also faced the same issue before. And then so we are very frustrated, so and then they come in already, and then we don't know how to, it's very hard to kick them out, we hire them, we pay them, and then they underperform, and then it's very hard for us to kick them out. Some of you who have staff, I'm sure you can relate what I say. In Chinese we call it 请神容易送神难. Okay, so that's promise to start figure out and learn how to solve it once and for all. And then we also have partners who are in wellness industries, and basically the staff that you're looking at, some are good players, some are B players, some are C players, and then we think we hire the right one, and then when they come in, in the interview they say they are A players. I mean, because they fake the A players, but when they come in and then when we put them into jobs, it turns out they are B or C players. So how do we solve this? So this is actually where we are today, and this is some of the results that I get from the survey that I have from you. Okay, 1, how to find quality and competent candidates. 2, their resume shows quality experience, however they are severely under par after I hire them. Number 3, some of you looking forward to hire and then you don't know how it works. So you're in the right place. We're gonna share with you. And then the 4th hiring challenge is to get the right person doing the right task. One thing I noticed is many people tell me you want to hire this guy or this woman. They come in already. It's the profile looks very promising, but when you put them the job scope that you want them to do, they cannot excel. So there are a few reasons here. So we want to touch on this. One is you hire the wrong profile to do the wrong job. Your job is okay, but you hire the wrong people. Okay, it means you hire monkey. You want to hire monkey, but their nature actually is a cow. So you try to ask the cow to do a monkey job. So that's the reason why. That's one of the reason why they cannot perform. Okay, and then the other thing is actual performance after hire different from interview sessions. Getting the right person doing the right task, and the millennials mindsets, how to deal with them. So we know how to tackle this, and I'm gonna share my screens on iPad so that I can draw things, and then you can follow at the same times. And then you're on the lucky batch because the next batch I'm gonna charge. So you're attending for free. Thanks for coming. The next batch I'm gonna start charging. So now let me share my iPad. Give me a second, and then we're gonna kickstart right away. If you have questions, then you can ask in chat. Then I'll answer you along the way. Give me a second. Let me share my iPad first. Screen. Start broadcast. Okay. You all can see my screen, right? Okay, so all the problems that we discussed just now. Let me see whether I can. Give me a second. Sorry. Where's my screen? Give me a second. Okay, it's back. All the problems that we all face, you and me face. You hire the people come in. You want to hire them to your company. And then you got interview, right? Okay, you want to hire them. You want to interview, right? And then after interview, it looks very promising, but when they come in, they cannot perform. Okay? And some of you told me you don't know how this works because you never hired before. And I think some of you, I think Rachel is here, right? Rachel is here. Rachel, I know you're from SSF, and I know you have 650 employees. Okay, so I've been to your company. I buy things from SSF before, so I know about your company. So, but whether you are 650 employees, whether you are just getting started, whether you're 8 people, whether you are 1 or 2 people, doesn't matter because the fundamental is the same. Because we are dealing with people. The fundamental is the same. So how do we deal with this? First thing, when we talk about dealing with people, right? How do you want to do the hiring right? How do you want to get the right people to come in? We have to make sure. There are a few principles first. There are a few principles first. You have your job. Okay, your positions, and you have to first be very clear your job scope, your job descriptions, I use animal for example, sir. If this job you need a monkey to do, means that they need to climb tree. You need to make sure you hire a monkey. The next question is, how do I know whether they are monkey? Most of the people that I encounter, including the initial phase of our business, okay, they think during the interview sessions, they think they are monkey, but in actual they are cow. So your job need a monkey to do, meaning you want to climb tree. Then, because you believe them during the interview, and they also fake it that they say they can do a monkey job, but in nature they are a cow, that's actually where the problem starts. Okay, you think they are monkey, but they are cow. This is actually where the problems come in. So now, we're going to tackle this. How do we know that before we hire them, before even they come in, how do we know these people is monkey or cow or elephant or tiger? In big company, usually there will do tests. Some of them know some of the tests, but we have 2 tests. But we're going to touch on one right now today because there are a lot of things to cover. So when we talk about hiring people, right, dealing with people, right, usually we look at 2 things. One is the tip of the iceberg. Second is the subconscious. Okay? So we need to know 2 things. There's the very obvious one. This is very obvious one. I can see one. This one you cannot see one. This one they can fake it. The subconscious here, they can fake it, and then you don't know whether is it real or fake one. This is actually where most of the problems start. Now, this is actually where we can see clearly here. So how do we know the obvious one? It's number 1, we need to do how do we know whether they are monkey or cow? We need to do one test called DIC test. There are many other tests, but we simplify everything and we find it very useful. We simplify it down to DIC test. There are MBTI or whatever other tests are. So if you know about this, then you can go ahead and do whatever you have been doing. But we try to make it simple because we want to make it effective. We want to make it for our staff to follow as well, for our managers to follow as well. So we want to know whether they are monkey or cow. So this one can help you. Later we're going to touch on this. Okay, later we're going to touch on this. Then whether here we also usually check their social media. We also check the social media, and of course the resume. But usually we don't look at resume. Resume they can fake it one. Now ChatGPT also can help you to write a lot of good resume. So usually we don't look at this. We look at this first. So this will help you to identify whether it will pass your first test or it will pass the first test or not. Then when it comes to subconscious, usually here we will do Q test. I call it Q test, but it's a subconscious test. There's so many to cover, but we cover here first. And then usually we will look at hidden requirement, hidden test to let them see whether they are willing to do the hidden work that we ask them to do or not. And then usually we do interview to ask a lot of tough questions and see whether they can answer or not. So interview to find out their subconscious, and then salary structure, and then what do you call firewall. Okay, so it means that here we usually look at 1, 2. Okay? We look at two things, huh? One is the obvious one, two is a subconscious one. And after they pass the subconscious, usually we have a series of other tests, other procedure, other methods to filter them again to make sure once they come in to the company, right, they are at least 60% the right person. Can we go to 70 or 80? Can. We just have to be tougher on it during the whole process. So this is actually how we look at one employee. Okay, so today we're going to touch on this. Tomorrow we're going to touch on how to find nature-born leaders, how to find self-motivated people, how to find nature-born leaders, and how do we come up with the JD, the words that we need to use, so that we can get the perfect candidate to come in. The next day we're going to cover how do we advertise it in social media and also all the hiring platform. Okay, so that we can get these people to come in. When they look at your things, they will want to come in. So this is focused on hiring, because some people ask me like how to retain employee and all this. Those are second thing already. Those one we cover in the next things already, because those are different subject already. So what we want to cover today is actually cover from the start. The reason why we do so many things here is because we rather miss a good employee than hire the wrong one. We rather miss them, okay, probably they are very good, but somehow we have no luck, we miss them. We rather miss them rather than hire the wrong one. So this is the principle that usually we practice. And if you understand the principle, then you will know why we are doing so many things here. Okay, so now we are going to come here. Okay, we're going to touch on this. How do we work on the tip of the iceberg? Usually this is how we do. We use this test called DISC test. Anyone knows DISC? Can you let me know in the chat? Can you let me type 1 in the chat so that I know how many people know, how many people don't know? Anyone know what is DISC? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people only 7. Oh, that a lot of people don't know, like that. 8. Okay lah, half know, half don't know lah. Okay, so DISC, I'm not gonna go into so details because very long-winded. I'm gonna make it practical so that you know how we look at things. So for those who don't know, it like this. There are words on this. But if you don't know, you can Google. But usually D stands for dominance, I stands for influence, C for compliance, S for steadiness. You don't even know the words. You only need to know there's such thing called DISC, and usually we use animal to. Usually we use animal to replace it to make it easy. Animal look like this. D usually we refer it to. How do I draw this? Give me a second. How do I draw this? How to draw? I see. Okay lah, simply draw. D usually we refer to eagle. Okay? Very bad drawing very bad doesn't matter just bear with me. So this is snake. Okay? So some use color, what blue, red color and all these things. Usually I don't use color, I use animal because it's easy to remember. So it's either eagle or tiger. But I use bird. I's usually it's this is what peacock very bad okay lah, peacock okay, peacock later we explain and later we explain how we implement this S usually is this is what we call dove, in Chinese called 鸽子. Okay. C usually it's okay, very bad just bear with me okay, so this one okay, very bad so this is owl. Okay, 4 birds. Okay, now we look at each and every single one already. Then we look at the position that you need to hire. The position that you want to hire, then you can easily fit into this. First thing, it's let's talk about D first. For those who know, then easy lah. For those, I explain to those who don't know, then because I need to cover everybody. Eager is someone. Eager usually is leaders or boss Boss usually have D1 or eager one, because they are the one that when they look at the target, they will go and hit the target one. They want to improve, they want to achieve their targets, they want to become better. Usually these are the D person. That's one. The second, it's this D usually suitable for managers, supervisors. So usually we want to hire D person. You just have to remember D is eager. Eager is very sharp. When they look at the target, they will want to catch the target and they want to hit the target no matter what. So this is D. I is peacock. Peacock usually want to show off. Not really show off, but usually they are very talkative. They like to wear bright colors. Okay, they need to mix with people. So usually peacock is a people person. Okay, so they want to hang around. They cannot. One person they cannot. They go out. They must have people. They need to talk to people. Otherwise they will get depressed one. So peacock is a people person. C, owl usually is very quiet one. Quiet usually means that they are quiet, but they are very observant. They are very detailed person. They are very detailed person. Okay, so these are the leaders. These are detailed person. These are people. So owl is a very detailed person, meaning that they are very good in numbers. They are very good in technical. Okay, they are good in all these things. So usually when you see owl, usually this is an accountant or marketer or what? Lawyer, I think. Yeah, those are very detailed one. You talk with them, they need all the detailed one. Sometimes if you are I person and you want to talk to C person, you vomit blood one. C person, when you want to talk to I person, C person will vomit blood, because this I person, they are not detailed one. You want them to do figures, or you want to do them report, they will die one, So, but they are very good in talking lah. They probably will tell you, oh, I can do. But when it comes to ask them to do this report and do this very detailed work, then you will start to see the flaw already. They cannot. So this is one of the reasons why if you don't tackle this this part here, the DSC part here, and you want them to do some detailed work, your job, let's say for example you want to hire accountant, then you hire a peacock, she'll die. I actually encountered one accountant's graduate. She's a peacock, and she go and study accounting. Oh my god, I also don't know how she passed. So then she come and apply the job in our in our company, and then we see why so strange on the accountant. Then we expect she will be an owl. Then we see we do the test. she's a peacock, you know, and then she can pass, so we don't believe her. So we don't believe she can handle the accounting job very well. So okay, so we actually ask her to do some small assignment for us, because we expect some mistake will happen because usually peacock when it comes to doing detail work, there will a lot of mistake one. And true enough, the small assignment that we give them, there are really a lot of mistakes okay, so this is one of the reason why, like I said, you want to hire a monkey, but then actually there's a cow. In this case, actually is you want to hire an owl to do accounting work, but they're actually a peacock. Okay, D also very hard to focus on detail one. They can do you see, usually one person, they will have two major and minor. There are four things here, right? At DIC, right? Usually one people have two major and minor. One is the major one is the minor one. So I have tests to give you later. You can do it yourself. I'll put in the chat after this. So this is C and R. This is DERF. DERF usually it's DERF 鸽子 DERF mean usually people who follow instructions Follow instructions means they hardly can make let me put it this way, they hardly take initiative to make decisions to do one. They usually need someone to guide them and tell them what to do, give them step by step, give them structure, give them SOP, give them framework. So these are S person. Okay, if you use animal, the DERF, usually when you go to some, I don't know, some the easiest one I can relate is Batu Cave. There's one area, a lot of DERF, right? And then you spread the rice, then they will come. If you don't spread, then they will fly away. So it means that you kick them, then only they do. You kick them, then only they do. You don't tell them what to do, then they don't know what to do. They need someone to give them instructions one. So these two usually fight. These two also usually fight one, because D is the one, the leaders are, if you can recall, either you yourself or your boss or your friends who are in business. Usually you will see a pattern where this D person, usually they have a pattern, either they talk very fast or they drive very fast. The parking, usually when you see cannot no parking, straight away drive then. Now those usually are D person. And then they have a big objective they want to hit. They are very goal oriented. So they are leaders. Okay, they are leaders. So then leaders, when you deal with this DERF person, usually cannot one. And then this usually they want very fast one. Eagle very fast one. This one usually they can do very fast, but you have to give them instructions. Otherwise, if they don't have proper SOP, if they don't have proper instructions, they become very slow one, because they don't know what to do. They're waiting for you. So if you are leaders, if you see some of the people who are very slow, sometimes it's not their problem, it's your problem, because you don't have proper SOP, you don't have proper instruction to give them. You don't have proper manual to tell them you have to follow this, step 2 follow this, step 3 follow this, step 4 follow this. So usually it's your problem, because your company do not have documented SOP to tell them, I need you to follow this and this is what I want. So if you have proper SOP instruction, the S persons, the D persons, the Eagle, when they give instruction to the DERF, they can do very fast. So S persons, whether a soul or flask, it depends on I'm talking about boss and employee. Personal one, then I don't touch. So when it comes to career, when it comes to working environments, if you are the boss, if you are the middle management, if you're the management, if you know that they are S persons and you don't give them proper instructions, they will become very slow, and then you cannot tahan one. You try to scold them one. You become very pissed off with them one. So, but most of the problem, most of the people that I see, they don't even know they are S person, They don't even know the person that they try to hire is an S person. So, because the interview they can fake it very good. So this is you. Okay, this is you, and you hire someone, right? You try to groom them. You try to 培养他. You try to groom them to become a leader, you know. S very hard to become leaders, unless they have D element. So later we're going to do the test, and then you're going to figure out what element you have. You can also pass the test, go back and do the test with your staff or your spouse as well, or whatever, your partner as well, and then you find out whether they are, which person they are. So even husband and wife also like that. Some you don't understand why they need this, why they're so correct one, why they need to do so many details one, and then you cannot tahan one, because they are either a C person or S person. So this applies in relationship, this applies in work. Okay, husband and wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, it's the same one, because we are dealing with people. So now you understand this. This is actually where we need to start to do that. This is actually where we need to find out. The next thing is your position already in your company that you want to hire. Some of you, I think you want to hire partners. You want to find licensing partners, franchise partners. Some of you, I think, is in direct sales. Some of you are in multi-level marketing, and you want to recruit partners, right? And most of them screw up here as well. I'm sure you see a lot of good cases and bad cases shared on the internet, where the leaders, okay, push them too hard, they cannot take it, and then the leaders use extreme strategies to push them because they see they are not performing and all these things, because you didn't first, before you recruit them, whether it's direct sales, whether it's direct employees in your company, you didn't understand, you didn't know your position require what animals, what birds. I give you for examples. I think you can also let me know in the chat as well. So what are the positions that you want to hire? At least now one of them is you recruit partners, franchising partners, licensing partners. 2, employees, right? So employees, we look at positions already. So we have sales, marketing, HR, operation, and then finance, accounting, okay, customer service, admin. This one is product. This one is what I forgot already. Give me a second. This one it's this one is product. Yeah, this one is product. This one is R&D. Okay, some of you have this, some of you have all departments, some of you only have a few departments because you can outsource the accounting and finance. This is one you do yourself. You don't have R&D and so it doesn't matter. So you have to be very clear which are the person. If you are in a company, partners, we talk this separately. If you want to recruit partners, then it's very easy job. You want someone who want to fight for result one. But employees, then you have to look at these 10 departments here. So which department you want? Okay, which employee department do you want? And then the next thing you want to look at also, I usually look at this. Commander, it's a separate one. General, soldier. So for examples, Give me a second. I'll try to remove this. Otherwise, very confused. Separate things. You want to be very clear. The partners, the employees that you want to hire, you want them to you want a soldier, you want a general, or you want a commander. Commander in 华语 called 统帅, general called 将军, soldier in Chinese called 兵. 兵 is only soldier is only go out there and fight only ma. So you don't need them to you don't need them to do many things. You only want them to go and fight only, that's it. You only want them to do the task, and then once they do the task, job done, that's it. So this is soldier. Then you want a general. General usually is supervisors or managers. If you are big companies like SSF for Rachel, then you have a lot of general. Commander, this one usually is the boss or CEO or top management or the C level. Okay, so each level require different different animal one or different bird one, which we're gonna talk about after this. But let me get the framework right first. So you want to hire one person, you want to recruit partners. Okay, first thing first, you got to be very clear. You want them to be a soldier only, or you want them to become a soldier that have potential to become a general, or you want to straight away hire a general, okay, or you want to hire a commander. Okay, so once you are very clear about this, then it's easy for you to find out what we want to do. So once we do the test, then easy for us to find out what animals, what birds that we want. Okay, soldier, what kind of bird usually we want? Anyone can share? We have 4 birds here. We have eagle, we have peacock, we have owl, we have dove. SC. Okay, depends on what positions are. Owl. Okay, depends on dove. Okay, you're right, actually. Okay, you're alright. But also depends on position. Okay, we have to look back here. Some say SC. Okay, some say SC means S is dove, C is owl. Okay, so I see what other people SC. Yeah, most of people see owl and dove. Okay, so but the first thing is what you want them to do first. Okay, I give you examples. Most of the SME usually they want people to do sales, marketing, and probably customer service. Most likely admin also because this one they can outsource it. This one they can do it themselves Big company usually you have all, like I said. But majorly you cannot run away is you need this, and you need the customer service, because customer service help you to retain more customers and so. Okay, so to put into this triangle, if you want to do sales, right, you want to hire sales. Okay, now I have to start to think. I want them to go out and fight only, or I want them to fight and potentially I can groom them to become managers. This one means that you mentor them. Very bad the face here. You can mentor them, groom them, give them training. Okay, so do you want a soldier potentially to become general? If yes, then the game plan is the hiring game plan is different. We have to look at different thing already. If you only want them to do soldier, then the game plan is different. If you want the commander or general could be supervisor, or commander can be manager, It can be like this also. Founder. So this one is manager or CEO. This one is soldier, general. Okay, so, and if you are one person, you are everyone. It means that you're just getting started, or you're one person right now. You actually commander also is you, general also is you, soldier is also you. We all been there. So we just have to suck it up and do most of the work ourselves, and then just have to tahan only, that's it. So now, let's play the game right now. Soldier. Usually I draw them. I draw it first. DISC. Okay, DISC. If you want to do sales, what are the things that require first? Puyi said DI. Sales, let's talk about sales right now. Okay, you want them to do sales one. What are the animals, what are the birds that we need? Anyone can share? This one is peacock. This one is owl. This one is dove. This one is eagle. Okay. Sales, Okay. We need I. Anyone have different answers? Eyes. Zhan Feng say I and C. Very interesting, I and D. Okay. Kenneth say I and D. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, so one person say I, C. So salesperson, we need I because they need to talk to people. Definitely, I is a must already. Sales. I is a must already. Then the next question is, so usually when we do tests, right, usually one person have one major and one minor for those who don't know. Okay, so you cannot be four also have very hard. I mean, one major, one minor, the rest is very super minor one. So later we have tests, then you all can do. I'll post the link, then you can do after this. So sales usually we need I, and then what else we need? So most of them say D. Okay, later explain. So okay, then let's talk about marketing. Marketing can be like Facebook marketers, the Google, the TikTok guy, whatever. So what do we want for marketers who do marketing one? Here, this one. Okay. Majority say C. So this one you need peacock. This one you need owl. Okay? Because you need details. Okay. We haven't go to these two yet. We just want to figure out some example first. HR. HR, what do we need? S. Oh, okay. CD. S. Interesting, nobody say I. Oh, one people say I. Kenneth say I. Noah say S. Okay. Wow, I have so many answers here, no? DIC also going on. S and C. S and C. Okay lah, depends. So C is a must because I think you need to do a lot of payroll. Yeah, you need to do a lot of payroll. And then some will require I because they need to go and they need them to go and talk to people. But majority will require C because you need to do payroll, the EPF, the tax and everything. So all these are very detailed work one. So HR we need a C. Okay. So sales we need I, marketing say HR, and then Finance, accounting. This one very obvious, I think. Finance and accounting. C. Okay. Yeah. Okay. C. This one very obvious. Okay, then. Customer service. Customer service, how? I. Okay. I. You need I. Okay. Customer service, you need I. Because you need to talk to people, right? What else? HR. Operation is very subjective. Because operation can be many things. Operation is depends on. I have to break down it again because different business require different things. Operation can be someone need MC, someone need packaging. See, operation can be many things, but I'm just using these two examples. So MC, or yeah, so because some of the training companies they need one MC to do. So yeah, Melissa is right. It depends on which industry. So that's why it's very subjective. So, but I think you all get the point. So usually MC, you need I lah, because you need to. How come I cannot draw? Give me a second. Oh wait. Packaging leh. Because some doing e-commerce, some are selling beauty products, some are supplements. That's our packaging. S only. Packaging usually you need C. Okay. When if you look at here, use different color. If you look at here, I only mentioned one birds only, You realize that? I, C, I, C. Okay, I haven't go to the main part yet. So different positions, the main category that you need is very obvious one. It's I. If you can see here, it's either I or C only. See that? It's I, C, I, C. The main requirement is either I or C only if you can look at things. Then you start to ask me, where's the D and S? Because majority of them is only here. Where's the D and S? This is actually where we need to go down here already. We have to come back to the square one already, the triangle already. Commander, 统帅 General, 将军 Soldier. Okay. Let me ask you back. Okay. Let's go one by one. Sales. This if I want to get soldier, what other birds that you think we need for sales? Soldier. Because I just want to hire soldier first. Soldier first. Okay. Some people say S, cannot say D. Other people? I want to see. This is very interesting one. Then I want to see whether you all get it or not. No more already. You can give some response now. Very boring. So my answer, my question is, now we want to hire the salesperson. Okay? And I want to hire someone who is soldier in salesperson because I already have general, and I want to hire a soldier temporarily. Sales is the blood of business. Should have D. Okay. Jin Huat say S. Li Yuan say S. Priya say S. No other people Puyi say S. Noe say D. Okay, 2 say D, majority say S. Hey, we have 20 plus people, you know. Hey, can give some response. The other people don't so quiet lah. If you get this right, then it's very good for you. Okay, only 2 people. The rest, hey, give me some response. I want to play this game with you. Melissa say D. No way say D. Chin Hua say I and S. Okay, very interesting. Okay, see different answer one. Some say D, some need I, some need S. Okay. Soldier. Sales. You need D one. Because Kenneth is right. Noah is also right. Because you're doing sales, you know. Bloody hell, the business depends on you, you know. You go and get a DERF. You know how you know how the DERF works or not? In sales, you know how the DERF works. You have to kick them only, they will do them. You have to kick them only, they will do the work, you know. If you don't kick them, they will only, unless your SOP unless your SOP vomit blood vomit blood. Unless your SOP is very good, your 分钱机制, your structure of actually 分钱讲讲 dividing the money, not dividing the money, how do I put it? The structure of actually how they can make money in your companies, in your business is very clear. Then DERF probably can do also one, because they know that the commission, profit sharing, okay, good, profit sharing, commission. If your commission structure, your incentive structure is very straightforward, like Grab, you know that as long as I can take 30 orders today, I at least can make about 800 to 900 per day. I simply say only. So then a DERF can excel. Otherwise, very hard one. Okay, you need a eagle. If sales, you need an eagle one. So those who say I and S, then now you know why. Because this is money, you know. Bloody hell. And majority cannot be so good I can guarantee majority of the company, they don't have perfect SOP, they don't have perfect structure one, so there's still a lot of loophole, you know. So you need D. Then general and commander, very obvious you need an eagle So basically in sales position whether you actually get soldier, general or commander, you need a D one, no question asked. So it means that you need a D and I for sales. It's just that whether they are because they are usually arrangement one, so usually the I come first or D come first. Usually we'll do test after this okay, we'll do test of this so usually we have priority 1, 2, 3, 4. So for us we need to have I and D one. Sales no question asked. The moment we find out they don't have this, we disqualify them immediately. I don't care how good you fake it during the interview. The moment I do this test, I find out you don't have I and D, I disqualify you immediately. No question asked. So because I don't discount it, there are some people who can, some are introvert, some are introvert, some are S and I people that can perform. I don't disqualify, I don't discount them. There are really people can do like that. But going back to the main principle, where is it? If we rather miss these people, rather than hire the wrong one, because we want to play a probability game, you hire a S person or C person to go and do salesperson, sales position, you vomit blood, That's the reason why those multi-level marketings, direct sales, they simply go and hire their friends, and then when they cannot perform, they go and push them. Recently there are one people go and share with I don't know where, the Facebook or the radio, the grandmother passed away, and then they still push them, you must share this your grandmother passed away picture on social media to get attention. Bloody hell, man. So the leader don't even know, the leader don't even know all these things, so very sad. Okay. Sales is very straightforward. I need an eagle and I need a peacock because I need you to talk to people and I need you to fight for sales. And because sales is the blood of the company. So now let's move to the second one. Marketing leh. This one require different thing already. Okay, different. Marketing. Let's talk about those digital marketer lah. So we have commander, general, and soldier. So just now we say marketing, we need C, right? We need C, right? Okay, C is a must already. So we want to hire soldier. This is general, commander. You want to hire soldier? Okay, we need C lah, I know. So we want to hire soldier only lah. Because you already have general already. You cannot fit in another general already. Then how? I just want them to simply execute only. S. Can I say S? Period, say S. Ada lagi ya? Ada lagi. 2 person only ah. It was so boring leh. Ada answer ko lah. Okay. You need S If you really only want soldier only So because let's say for example some of the company they only want digital marketer customer service They want can yeah. Very hard actually. Sorry. No. Wrong already. So some of the company because they are very small let's say for example you are a very small company then you cannot afford to hire so many soldiers. So now we know that there are commander and general and soldier. If you are a small medium company so what you need to do? What you need to hire? Let's talk about marketing. If you are a small medium company and you want to hire marketers and so you probably don't have general probably is you. So what kind of profile you need to look at? Ratio is different ratio 650 people so you can easily have so many soldiers here SSF. But let's talk about small medium company If you don't have a lot of budget, you probably can only have one budget only. Budget for one person only. Then how? I. Digital marketer Sales sales. Okay, let me rephrase this. Let me get the sales you can do. Okay, boss do the sales. You want some marketers to help you to do all the technical work and so. Okay, you need someone to help you to settle all the technical work, the report work and everything for you for marketing side and so. And you only have very little budget. CNS. Other people, you only have one budget only. You only have budget to hire one person or then what you need to do? You got answer Probably DIC. Cannot be DIC lah. Cannot be Zanfeng. Cannot be. Get the general do the digital marketing work too. Okay. Go out Audi. SC. Go out Audi. Adam is SC. Okay. If you have very little budget. You have very little budget. You better find a D and C, or C or D. The reason why I said D and C again is go back to here. Usually when you do the test later, you have priority one. So it's either C come first or D come first or I come first or S come first. or some people will be S come first, D come first, C come first, I first. So different people, different things one. So you make sure you have these two categories there. If the person want to be independent, if I want the person to be independent, less supervisions, higher with D also, yes, because only D person will be independent. But it also depends on which level they are. Even though, let's say for example, they only come out, there could be D and C, digital marketer, very bad so you know, okay, I mean, so if let's say they come out, they are junior, means that they're fresh graduate, they have D and C. Yeah, you can be less supervision, but you also have to guide them because they're only fresh graduate, they're white paper, so you cannot let go. I mean, yeah, fresh graduate cheap alright, probably 2 years experience, it's like this okay, 5 years like this already okay. And some people they want cheap right, so they find fresh graduate then they want to find D and C okay, nothing wrong but you don't forget they are fresh graduate so if you want to less supervision it's very hard also because you have to look at where they are right now. Fresh graduate, experience, very experienced. If you're fresh graduate, then very susah so I think you need to find at least 1 to 2 years experience then you have less supervisions so this is how it works. Digital marketing okay, you've got a question, you can ask again. So the rest is pretty much similar You want to hire HR, you want to hire finance or accounting, customer service, operations. It really depends on whether you want them to do soldier only or you want to do them. This usually is together okay, commander and general usually together So I usually look at this if you are big enough like SSF like Rachel then you know that you have so many general and commander already then you can go ahead just to aim for this person only But most of us SME I usually look at, can I find someone that I can potentially groom them to become, where is it already just now? Okay, so usually I usually look at, even though I know I want a soldier, but I want to find as best as I can the someone that I can groom them to become a general. I can groom them to become a general This is my main purpose when I want to hire someone, right? SME I usually want to find someone who have they probably are soldier level right now, but they have potential to become general. It means that I usually will look for D person because I can groom them. Whether they want to follow you for long term is another story. That one is another topic already. That one we teach next time. So that one is separate topic already. Why should I follow you? Why should I follow your company? That one is different topic already. Okay, let's not talk about it first. Assume everything is okay. So now when I come to hire, usually I want to look for potential general. Okay, get it? So it means that usually depends on which position here that you want to hire. Partners, we haven't talked about partners. We talk about partners after this. In a normal company, you want the admin, you want the PA, you want the sales, or you want the customer service. Very obvious. So you need, the first thing is you need to make sure the first criteria is that they must have ICCI first. This one must pass first. Then the second thing is depends on how big is your company, and really the position that you want, then I only look at whether I want the D and I. I'll draw here again. D, I, S, C. This one will define the job positions. This one will define the level, soldier level. Like that very easy. Okay? Like that very easy to digest. Okay. Now, let's go to partners. Partners. Because some of you are looking for franchise or direct sales, downline, and all these things. So, partners. What do I want? I'm talking about direct sales, franchise, because I think Puyi is getting franchisees or licensees. You need someone to partners. Then how? What do I want? Partners, You need D. Puyi say D. Other people Prira say D. Apa lagi D to the max. D and I. Elson said D and I. Okay. D and I. Because you want them to do sales, is it? Okay. So it's either D and I or D and C. But D is a max already, This is a compulsory, And then you see that's why some of the franchisee I encounter so many people already. They got money, or their husband got money, and then they want to start a business. Okay, so the husband support them S also cause they want our business model, SOP, and follow. Okay, so it seems like many answer. Some people say DI, some people say I say DC, and some say DS because you want to follow the SOP. Okay whichever way is right, because it depends which priority you want them to focus the most. If you are not franchisees, if you are direct sales, multi-level marketing, you need them to be I, because they're going to fight for their own. You need D and you need I more. If you are franchisee and licensees, you probably need D and S, but very hard to find D and S. Usually very hard one. Because usually these quarrel with each other one. I met before. Usually they get very depressed one. Depressed means I want to fight, Then the S side really let wait first. So they have a lot of internal conflict one. Then they get depressed. They get depressed, susah. So D and S very hard to find if you ask me. D and S very hard to find because seldom got people so very hard on D. They will have S one very hard one. Very very hard. So it's either down to DI or DC only. If you manage to find this, then you see Okay. Then DI depends on whether you are insurance agents or real estate agents. All these don't need to buy SOP. No, you don't need to follow straight SOP one. They can free flow one. Then DI You need them to follow one. Then DC or DS So this is on partners. Okay. Get it Okay, now. So we're still here. Come back to the things first. Grab your back. So usually we are here. Tip of the iceberg. Okay. Coming back. You want them to climb tree? Please find a monkey. Okay. So that's why we talk about DSC. That's why we describe about DSC. That's why we That's why we explain the DIC, and then the next thing you have to do the DIC test. Okay. The next thing usually we're gonna do the test. Let me see whether we'll do it now or not. Should we do it now? Later lah, I think. I think you all go back and do lah, because I don't want to waste time because it will take 10 to 15 minutes. I send you all the link, then you'll go and do. You also can pass to your employees to do. If you never hire one, then never mind, you do yourself first. If you got so many employees, then you can pass them to do. You make sure you have the chart first. I'll show you the chart after this, how we do things. So coming back here, we want to find the monkey to climb tree, so we use the IC test to do it. So this is to make sure we have we reduce the chances of hiring the wrong people. Okay, we want to hire them to do sales, then we know we need eagle and peacock. Okay, all this already you all write down because I don't send this. Where is it? Where is it? So many things already. Here, this side. Okay, next thing, then only usually we look at the social media and resume. Usually I will ask them to give me their social media, the IG and Facebook one. It's a must one, because you want to see what they post. If they post stupid stuff and negative stuff, usually I don't want. we rather miss a good a hidden good apple rather than hide the wrong one, because we want to play the probability game, because bloody hell, I spend the money, Hey, I hire one manager, I hire soldier, easily 3,000 right now, because no 3,000 they cannot survive in big city, minimum 3,000 already. So every month I pay 3,000 right now. I rather miss someone that I terloop. I want to play the probability game that I know that if they are I and D, I know they can fit in the what they call the sales positions or the partner positions and so. So then usually we ask them to look at the social media, and then only look at resume. Resume usually I don't even look at this so much also. Then only we ask them to go for interview. Then only we ask them to come in for interview. First interview, second interview, whatever it is. So today is to emphasize on this first. And I want to show you how we narrow down things. If they are not willing to share and add you to the accounts, they will be rejected. Is it? Yes. No question asked. No question asked. No question asked, I don't even want to entertain, 我宁愿错过我都不要请错. Okay, remember this. 我宁愿错过我都不要请错. I rather miss a good apple and hire the bad apple. Okay, bad apple have so many definitions, but this is only the surface one. So you all deal with the surface first, because there's so many to cover. I don't have time. So I give you the best one first. So I share with you the screen. How do we get things straight? Where's my... Can see? Can see? Can see, right? Okay. Do like this. Whether it's a partner, whether it's an employee, whether it's whatever positions that you want, then you do like this. You see the DIC here. Can I draw or not? See whether I can draw or not. Let me take a screenshot. Can I draw or not? Oh, can. Give me a second. Then I export it to... Give me a second. I put it here first. Here. Add. Now I can draw. Okay, good. This part. Can see, right? What does the number indicate? There are different tests. The DIC test that we do, usually it gives in numbers. Numbers means that you see, there are how do I put this? There are people give you there are some tests give you percentage. There are some tests give you numbers. So usually we look at numbers here. D, I. So this person, Ida, is a D and I person because S and C usually is only 1 and 2. So numbers can be percentage. It can be 60%, it can be 6. So usually this is how we look at. Depends on the test that you do. Okay, get it? So this is your people that come in for interview. Okay, you see, very hard to find. You want to find a D and I person or D and C person. It's not as easy as you think, for many reasons. How many types of DIC tests? Only one type. There's only one type of DIC test. The result is the same one. They come out, they only give you, I'll probably show you after this. I'll show you after this, and I'll give you the link also. There's only one DIC test. It's just that the result that come out, usually they either give you a percentage or they give you a graph. Okay, they give you a graph or they give you numbers. Usually this number also okay, I'll put it this way. 1, 2, 6, 6, 1, 2. Okay, now can understand? Now can understand? Some people will give you percentage. 60%, 60%, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. You want interview. You want to get people come in, right? Getting people come in, I think, is day 3. Day 3. Today we talk about DSC first. You need numbers. You need numbers of people to come in for interview. Then only you increase your chances to find this person. Otherwise, you see 1 0, 0 2, 0 1, 1 3. Hey, very hard one, Of course, this is different position. Let's assume this is the same position. Let's assume this is the same position. Okay, you see a very hard one. So some people you know how they screw up. Because they only interview 3 person. Okay good already 3 person enough already Then they interview 3 person. First of all, they don't do the test. Screw up 1. Second, they don't have the numbers. Screw up number 2. And then they will say 這樣做下啦. you know never mind let's close one eyes 這樣做下啦. 將就一下 okay 將就一下 okay 3 person, let's pick one the best but the 3 person cannot fit one so at least how many usually until you find the people that you want. Sometimes you have to interview 20 to get one or 30 to get one because you hire the wrong people very jialat one you get the wrong partners. If you are in direct sales or franchising licensee, that one really susah, man. Franchisee is easy. No, direct sales is very easy because they can leave anytime. The franchisee is the one that licensee franchisees. That one is the most screwed up one because you get the wrong partners to come in. Let's say for example you get the S and C to come in to become a partner. You die, man. The licensee fee pay already, they pay the licensee fee already. They paid all the money already, and then you cannot kick them out. I tell you, man. Then how? You get the money already. So how? Money collected already, You want to kick them? Cannot. So how? Then you want to train them also. How to train? You know that in sales, you need D and I, and then they are S and C because their husband got money. Or they got money, they come in, or you die. You keep on training these people, you die. Because you try to teach a cow to climb tree, to become a monkey. you will never be a monkey lah. So that's how people screw up. I see so many people already know. They didn't do this, they didn't do this, they didn't do this, they don't do this, they screw up. Okay, employees, even though you can kick them out straight away, I mean, even though you can kick them out lah, but sometimes talk is very easy, do is very hard, because you are not how do I put it? You are not decisive enough. Okay, you don't want to play the bad guy. You're not decisive enough. So you wait lah. This guy come in already. You pay them 3K. Manager probably 7K. You pay lah every month. You count every month. 死未? Hey, every month like that, no? Then S&C. Walao, how to do, man? Okay, now you see the seriousness of getting the first step right, So that's why you see lah, your friends, your other department head your colleague keep telling you, hey, this very hard I've spent so much energy cannot. Of course Okay, so these two. Okay, get it The next thing is that you need to get as many people to come in. Then you need to document it. You need to let them do the test. They have to pass it back to you. And then you document it. And then you find which one is the best one. Oh, 6 motivators. I know what you're talking about. Kenneth, because you attend Adrian V class, right? I'm an Adrian V student also. So I know what you're talking about. But usually I don't use that. I don't use the 6 motivators. Usually I don't use that. Because that one useful when it comes to after you hire. Usually I have 2 tests. Where is the things already? Sorry, give me a second. Move this. Oh, yeah, here. No wonder I cannot find. Usually I look at 1, 2. The 6 motivators that Kenneth talk about, you cannot find whether you don't know what they think subconsciously one, because it's only motivator. For other people that don't know, probably I simplify this. How do I say? Other people that don't know what 6 motivator, you don't have to care also, because I don't use that. I don't use that. I want to know, is he a monkey? Can I get him to do the monkey work? That's the first thing. Then I look at the social media, I look at the resumes. That's the first thing I need to look at. The second thing I need to look at is whether they're subconscious. Subconscious means, I give you examples. If I give you a very tough work, will you give up? And how do you know they will not give up? Because during the interview, they will fake it and tell you they can do it one. So this one cannot tell. So we need to do several other things here to figure out whether they are a giver or not. There are many things that we need to do here. Subconscious test. We have to do the hidden, I call it hidden requirement, hidden test. Of course, during the interview sessions, what kind of interview question you need to ask. And I managed to find one person that my partners passed, give him a pass already, That person talk very good so, and my partners passed him and want to hire already, Then I come in for the second interview. Then I ask a lot of tough questions, Then I find out, then I discover the hidden things, But they have that he cannot do the work, he's only the coordinator only, and we want someone who can do all the step-by-step work, he don't know. So you need to, this is actually what we need to do. What we need to find also. That one, Next lesson, I don't have time already. But to most of the people, you need to get this right first. That's the main thing. Okay, find the monkey, climb the tree, and then document it, and where's the document, and then go and find the numbers to come in. That's one. Okay. Other things is this D person. This D person, right? High D, right? This is also high D, right? Okay. This is something out of hiring. The topic is out of hiring, but usually you want to hire super D person, right? Yeah, they probably are interested usually, but they will look at you as a boss, as a upsell direct leaders, as a manager who you want, they're under you, right? Usually they look at you can I trust you? When I look at you, can I learn things from you? This is what D person will think. So you think when you have money that you want to hire them, right? Okay, you want to hire them, right? They will look back at you because this D person, I know I can make money, I can go out there and find other job, I'm not worried about I cannot get job, why should I follow you? Wow, that one have to look at your company. You have to look at your personal already. Personal in the sense of if you are the boss yourself. When I go and Google you, or I go and look at your social media, I go and find your Facebook. You look at their Facebook, right? Just now when I say I need them to give me social media, right? Shit. I need them to give me social media vote, right? The link and everything. They will look back at you, the D person, the eager person. Why should I follow you? I want to learn from a better eager, So if you are the managers, you cannot demonstrate that you can, not to say conquer, you can guide them. You can show them that you have what it takes to guide them to the next level. Then only they will join you. Otherwise, if they don't see you as a role model, they don't believe they can learn things from you, they'll run away. They will run away. Meaning that they won't join your companies. They won't join you as a partners. They won't join you as a direct sales downline. Because they know they will find better leaders to join. So that one is side topic. So, but let's talk about us first. Assume you have everything. Assume you have everything it takes. Then, whatever we talked about just now is easy to implement. You need numbers and you need to find this form. Okay. Any questions so far first? This part, next lesson, no time already. No time already, There's so many things to cover here. Cannot, no time. Next lesson. Okay. Any questions? 10 o'clock already. Just nice. Any questions? Any questions? May I know for school teachers which DSC should we be looking for? School teachers okay lah. Have school teachers. Commander, General, Soldier. Lie. Anyone can give me answer? School teachers. Anyone? C. I. Okay. Okay, most say C and I. Ada lagi ya? Got some more? No more already. Other people don't know. Hey, don't like that. C. C. Okay, I so. School teachers, this one sometimes very subjective. C and I, some people, Adam said C and I. C and I very hard. You cannot have C and I one. This one get depressed one. Very hard lah. Very seldom got people C and I one. You get depressed one. So, school teacher, most of them are S. In nature, what? Aries later answer you. Later answer you. School teacher in nature, they are S. The reason why they become a teacher is because they want to work in the government, they want to get pensions, they want to get steady income, they don't want to have so much pressures. I just want to live my life happily. You give me 5,000, you give me an Axia, per dua Axia, I'm happy already. That's the reason why they become a teacher. But do we have teacher become D or not? God. Oh, I got that the people that I train. Where is it? The people that I train. Let's see, I can find for you. This is most of them here are D. Yeah, most of them here are D. And they are educators. Most of them are D. God. So that's why they come out, they do their own business one. Because they have D. So if you want to just, they are in nature S. So if you want to get them to S to D, very hard. Unless they are very, very poor. They will make it to become a D1. They will jump to D1. That's the only reason only. They are super poor. They have enough of it. They're willing to make a change. That's where they actually go to D. But in general, 90%, they're all S. So you cannot do anything. If you want to hire teachers, so S usually is majority of it, unless you can find D. Then the question now is whether it's I or C, right? That one depends on your priority already. Your priority meaning that you want them to care people more, or you want them to do the work more and just follow instructions. So I don't have straightforward answer for this, but usually the people that I encounter is either SC or SI. Majority of the teachers. Okay? That's to answer your questions. For Aries, Casey, are you a D and I? Can you guess? Can you guess? I'll let you all guess. Me? Yeah, I'll let you all guess. Priya said DI. Lagi. Aries says I'm a D. Aries asks whether I'm D. Other people SD. Cannot be SD. SD will get depression. No, I don't have depression. I'm a D, C. You have a hidden eye. Hidden eye means when it comes to situation like this, where I need to share, right? When I need to go to the stage, right? My eye will show up. So I have a hidden eye. But at home, I adapt to the environment. But at home, I'm a D and C. And I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert. But when it comes to people that I feel good, I become an extrovert and my eye will shoot up. Okay? So people will change from time to time. Yes, you're right. It depends on the people that you mix. Surrounding people that you mix. So if you mix with bosses, even though you are S or C, they will scold you until you become, not scold, they will push you, they will motivate you. Your S also become a D. What should I do if my boss, who are also my immediate superior, is high S? Wow. What you want them to do further? So, what should I do? Let me get the question right. What should I do if my boss, who also my immediate superior, is a high S? means that your superior is high S, and I know you are D. Kenneth, EICS. I know you are super D. So usually you cannot tahan one lah. So you cannot tahan, right? I know. So what to do? You have two choices. So I don't know what's your. Are you in a company, or are you in direct sales, multi-level, or something similar, or you're freelancers or what? I also don't know. If you're a freelancer, then very easy lah. You go and find other superior lah. SME. Okay, if you're a freelancer, then you can find other superior straight away. If you're inside SME, wow, this one very kick so. It depends on. So the next question is, I think I need to ask, is your superior, this is what, general, right? Commander, soldier. Is your superior in general level or commander level? Commander level means bosses already. Superior level means middle management. Which one? Most time I have to lead her instead of. Okay, your superior is what? She's the direct. Wow, she's the bosses already. Okay, lor, then you have to look at then you have to look at yourself lah. Is she the right bosses to guide you in future? Means that 3 years down the road, is she the right bosses that you think, even though she's not a S, she's not a high D, she's a high S. You have to see whether is there anything that you can help her, and then you become a partner or not. Because she need you ma. She need you. Sometimes you need to lead her she offer ma. If she offer you to become a partner, she give you certain percentage in the company, and you have to look at a few things. You have to look at a few things. This is your company. First thing, the company got future. Future means can continue make money. Okay? If yes, you first criteria to think about. Second thing is the bosses, right? So if the bosses is the one that you don't feel that she can guide you lah. But by the way, you give me answer already. You say she offer, you don't want. So it's not the right person. So this is you, right? This is you. Okay lah, you go and find other company. What to do? What to do? Because she's the director, If she's the manager, then still can talk, You can go to the bosses and say, hey, can I follow other people? Or change positions, or can I follow other? You offer yourself lah. Hey, can I try this? So then probably the commander, the bosses will make you become general lah. But she's the director, then very susah already, So these are usually the few things If this person is not the one that you think can follow long term, even though she offer you, and then you work first You work first, and then you either come out yourself to do yourself. Because high D, eventually you want to make more money one. You cannot tahan being stuck in income, being stuck with no progress, being stuck with no people guide you. You cannot tahan that kind of situation one. Correct? I see. Remember, I worked for 10 years, Hey, don't forget, I worked for 10 years, Where is it, Hey, I worked for 10 years, So I cannot. So usually when I look at this person, I jump. Means that I find new bosses. So last time, my last job, I was the head of marketing in a training company. Okay, the name sounds good. The name sound very good but the hell the salary is only 3,200 only Very sad Zero saving Wow, very sad man. So I have a manager. This manager, I have a boss here. This manager, I think is 5 years younger than me. and watch comic one. Walao, I cannot tahan, man. Watch comic one, you know. The reason why the boss promote him as a manager is because he has been in the company for 9 years. Walao, I cannot tahan. So I usually scold her. I usually scold him one. And he cannot fight me because he keep every day he watch comic. Oh, I cannot tahan. So one day I run. It means that I find a new job. Actually, no, I didn't find a new job because this is my last job already. I worked for 10 years. This is my last job, and my salary is only 3,200. I have zero savings, and I decided I don't want to find a job anymore. I want to start a business myself. So I keep quiet. Means that I know that he keep watching comic. He cannot guide me. The boss also don't want to do anything. I keep quiet, and I use the office hours to learn how to start a business. That's how screw up. If you are the boss, and if you don't have the charisma or the superpower to keep guiding your people like you, Kenneth, people like you, high D person, you cannot tahan. So usually two ways you either start your own things part time, or you find a new company that can offer you better guidance that you admire the founders one. So for those other people, because there are other people here who are it's a good example for Kenneth's to most of the people who are listening right now, because most of your people here that are still listening are bosses and at least high management, top management. She is a good example. You hire one I and D person come in, you know this person can do good sales, and you are the boss. You cannot guide this person. That's why she is, you see, do you see her answer? She offer her a partnership percentage on the company she don't want. That's how screw up if you as a leader or bosses, if you don't improve. Because people like her, you start look at you. Even though you are paying me, she don't want what I know. You see, I offer you as a partnership, she don't want, A lot of other people, S and C people sure want one, S people sure want one. Wow. Got this such a good opportunity to S sure one. See, people like her don't want one, So that's another topic, This is hiring, Then after that, hiring, you employ, then you want to retain. So 3 different topics, But right now we are here. Okay, she's a very good example. Okay, almost 10:30 already. Okay, any questions? I come back here to recap. The reason why. Sorry, 2 things. We look at 2 things. One is the tip of the iceberg. Second is the bottom of the iceberg. Both is very important. The bottom is more important because I want to find out whether their person can give out. So this one next lessons. The first one we cover here, and then we cover DSC. Okay, we cover 10 departments. We cover these triangles, commander, general, soldiers, and then we cover what kind of positions you need, what kind of characteristics, what kind of birds that you need. Then after that, you need to do the test. I will give you the test after this in WhatsApp. Then you all do this. Then you can share back with me. Then I can give you more analyze. Means that you can also pass it to your staff to do straight away tomorrow, because tomorrow night you come back, right? You can share with me. You can also in WhatsApp or call. You can share in the Zoom as well. Then I can give you feedback whether your staff is in the right position or not. So then this is how you filter things. Okay, Right, any questions before we end? Any more? No, ah? Okay. If no, then tomorrow you see what we cover. Okay. Tomorrow we will cover. Draw back the DSC first, sorry. Okay, tomorrow when we talk about hiring. Okay, now you know what is DIC already. Tomorrow we'll cover is actually the words that we're going to use when it comes to hiring. Usually when you hire, you go to JobStreet or Risebowl or LinkedIn. Some of you do ads, okay, find partners, or many things are what Indeed. There are so many things. So tomorrow we'll cover like I person, C person, S person, D persons. What kind of words that we need to use to put in the JD one or the advertisement to attract to attract the exact person that you want. Okay, the words that we didn't use. So tomorrow we'll cover that. So anything else today? Third day is what? Third day is how to advertise on social media. How do we advertise? How do we use these words that we come out here? How do we advertise on social media? Okay? Any more questions? Elson said thank you. Can I have the recording lessons today? I was late. No. No. There's no recording. You come in next time. Next time I charge already. Next time I charge already. Okay, any more questions? If not, then we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, Okay, thank you so much. Thanks for joining and see you tomorrow. Can we have the DIC link? Okay, DIC link. Give me a second. Let me stop the screen sharing first. These DIC links. Give me a second. I usually use it. I'll do a demo also. I do a demo. Give me a second. DIC link. Give me a second. I'll share my screen back again. DISC. Okay, I got the link. Give me a second. I share the screen again. I give you all in the. Okay, there's one link in the Zoom, and I do a demo right now. I share my screen first. Where's my screen? Share my screen. Desktop. Share. It will look something like this. There are so many tests, but they are all DISC. They are all the same one. Don't care what. There, some of them use color lah. Some of them use bird like me. Some of them use DISC. Then they explain very detailed. I don't care one, because I want to make it super practical and easy to use. So what we do usually, it's we just use we just need to understand what is DISC, what are the birds, and then I give you the link to do, right? Then it's very easy only. There are so many boxes here. I think there are about 20 boxes. Forgot already. So each boxes, you don't think, which one looks like you, which one doesn't look like you one. Each box is like that. Some of you probably done before, you probably can do again because your things change. Okay? So one box got two answers. Which one looks like you, which one doesn't look like you, you go and do. After you do, I'll probably do a demo right now. I simply do. And then you can see how it looks like. I simply do. Simply do, simply do, simply do, simply do, simply do. This one don't think because the moment you think it's not accurate already. So you can send this, usually we send this link to our employees and we ask them to do. And then they will have to screenshot their answer to me. Wait a second. Simply do. Okay, finish already. Next. Male, 17 years old, Argentina, PhD, development, self-employed. Wow, wait, so many things to answer one. Salary, employment. Simply do. Simply do, simply do. Director. Okay, next. Hey, where is it? You have very low values. Hey, wait. Sorry, I shouldn't select 17 also because 17 years they don't give me the test. You select your own age because when I select 17 they don't show me the result. But you get what you get how it looks like, right? Okay, so what if we hiring a Mandarin speaking candidate? Is there a Chinese version of this test? 好像有我之前有找过，可是他们的 test 没有这样，they don't give you very detailed answer. So usually what I do is I ask them to translate, number one. Number two, it's I come up with my own version, which I have a Google form versions, which I key in all the answer and everything. Then it's all in Chinese. Then I send the Chinese versions. So I have my own Google versions for the DIC. Then I translate everything in Chinese. I send the versions to them. So once they actually fill up the Google form, it will actually come out something like this, which is come up with numbers like this. So just now the one like this, I do again. This one come up with percentage one. So you do like that. Chinese one, there are Chinese version I found before. 不过它的东西 not so good. I don't like. Let me try proper, then you can see how it looks like. I usually send this link to people, and then I ask them, you don't understand, you translate. Then they translate. But after I let me polish the Google versions, then I can send to everyone in Chinese version and also in English versions. Perhaps also in Malay versions. Okay, let me do properly this time. Very susah. Actually, I'm not 30 years old. So I simply say your name. My university. Salary, employment. Simply say purchase. Manager. Okay, this is the proper one. Okay, so I can see I'm a D and I S. No, D and I lah, 50%, 24%. So that's how it works. Get it? So once you get 50%, right? 50%, 24%, right? And you put inside here. This one you come up with your own Excel lah. Can I? Yeah, I can give you the template also. Yeah, let me. I can give you all this template also. But you text me those who want, you text me in WhatsApp. Then I give you. Then you fill in this 54%, 24%. Then look at this. Then you filter. Okay, it will look like this personal scores. Then they will explain to you what is this, what is this. But I already explained to you So D is eagle, I is peacock, S is dove, C it's C is what already? Ow. Okay. Any questions? There are many things to cover, but I cannot. I cover the main important first. Right. If no, then I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Right. Thank you so much. Good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, 8:30, Malaysia time. Okay. Bye bye.